what's really what. Game time for us to see what is really what. Time where I always say we're pushing the chips to the center of the table. And we want to know who is going to get pole position. We want to know, is Mercedes pace going to be realized here in Canada? Is it going to be isolated to maybe track specific? I don't think we can really count Monaco, although updates brought there. And then we thought maybe something happening there. But Spain was the true test. And we indeed saw that they made at least, let's say a B plus on that test, right? Double podium is a great thing. But we also want to know, is that or was it track specific? And that's what we are going to find out in Canada. As of right now, very, very promising things that we saw coming out of FP2 with the 1 and 2, but not as much in FP3. Of course, a lot of rain, a lot of moisture. So now we're going into qualifying where things are going to be cemented for the GP Sunday, which we will be here live. Also, I have the questions right here for Kickback Quality Trivia. Do not forget, you will have to answer with the super chat. Don't give somebody the answer and you don't get credit for it, and then you don't get the money. We are talking about money. $50 or $25 Visa gift card will be sent your way. Every winner of Kickback Quality Trivia has gotten their money from me. If there is a funny situation for any reason at all that you cannot receive mail, you cannot receive the gift card, I will find a way to give that money to you in Amazon bucks, and you can spend it on Amazon if you can't get the Visa gift card. But up until this point, everybody's gotten their Visa gift card. We've had a couple of people get $50 gift cards, and they're making money. All right. So I will have the timing board up. We went over some updates. I do want to go over this small error. This is the Canadian update right here. Small cooling gap right here. Nice superhero like back of the car. This is the previous version. All right, more like shark fin, dorsal fin, whatever you want to call it, that gurney. So we will talk about some updates in between, going between the lap boards. All right, we're gonna have all that going on here. Big shout out to the fam, Galacticus. What's going on, Wildcat, Blue Diva? I already see y'all pouring up in the chat. It says 50% of you all say Mercedes will fill the top 3 in positions, and that's what we're gonna see if that's even going to happen. So I'm gonna be getting our boards and stuff ready as F1 is getting ready to try to kick this qualifying off. Hopefully we can get through Q1, Q2, Q3 without any red flags. Up until this point in time, it doesn't seem like that is something that is possible. We've been hitting red flags. Like, red flags are the thing this season. Like, red flags are the thing this season. I don't know. We didn't have this many red flags before. Like, red flags are coming out like it's Ferrari. Like, they just throwing up support for Ferrari. It's really crazy. But yeah, that has been what's been happening, and we'll see if that is going to continue to happen. Now, already know Yuki spinning out, Lewis coming off track, re-entering, without damaging the car. Carlos doing Ferrari shenanigan things, spinning the car out, tearing up the front end, even the back end. It's going to be interesting to see if Ferrari can put that car together and give him a car that was at least maybe what he had before he ruined it all. We're looking to see if Charles is going to have some type of bounce back here. We're looking to see that. All right, so those are the things we're going to see. I told you, as promised, we're going to have the timing board. You see right now, nobody, well, not anybody, Charles and Magnussen are running RPMs right now, and even Russell's running RPMs, and then Hulk's running RPMs. So every RPMs just kind of started coming in. I was going to say nobody, but that's not true. It's somebody. So yeah, and also in between, where drivers are not really changing positions so much, we'll go over updates, look at photos, have conversations, have quick quality trivia. Will I Am starting us off in the super chat says, Jay, I ain't lying. We get money over here. Now, Will is a 4-time champ. All right. If you want to beat Will, you're going to have to be fast. When I mean fast, you got to be on that button. You can't be wasting time. You can't be sitting there trying to fiddle your thumbs. You got to have your iPhone, your Android, your laptop ready. It's an open book test. It's open book. You get to search for the questions online. You just got to be the first to find them, super chat them, and you get the points. It's going to be the first person 2-3. Now, the good thing is you can steal points off that person if you answer fast. You can have 5 people in a 5-way tie with only 1 question each. It could get crazy. If I run out of damn questions, that'll be the first. We haven't done that yet. All right, I got a page and a half here of questions. Hopefully we don't get through all of them. If we do, that's an epic quick kickback quality trivia, and I might have to do something special for that. So let's see who's gonna win today. All right, I also got my honey bun on deck. I usually eat my honey bun between Q2 and Q3. So, or maybe going into Q3. Usually Q3 is when I eat my honey bun. So we'll do that then. Also, I'm going to get us ready because I think maybe we need a little bit more data. Let's look at some other things that I want to bring up here. Usually I like to look at some trap speeds. So I want to look at some trap speeds today. So I usually like to just do the top 4. All right. The top 4 drivers trap speed is good enough for me. So let's go ahead. We'll look at the top 4 drivers and we'll have that over there as well, so we can see some of that trap speed action and look at who's kind of cruising by there or who's zipping by there, who we think may be able to grab those purple sectors as much as possible. Don't forget, purple sectors merch, hats, the shirts, all available. You can see those right down there. Go to the Alpha Wolfpack swag store, check out that stuff going on there. So yeah, nothing happening right now. We got 18 minutes on the clock, and right now we are about 10 minutes off from everything happening. So let's go over some updates, which we talked about earlier. Wolves Den was very good. We had a good Wolves Den. People brought up some very good topics, some very good concerns as well as some promising things that they believe they saw from Mercedes, as well as some things people thought that they saw from Red Bull. They thought they saw some things from Red Bull. Some of the Wolfpack fam in the Wolves Den meeting, Mary and Ill Will, showing us that Red Bull and Ferrari might be dealing with some porpoising here at the track. Now we'll see if that's going to be something that they maybe have resolved during the session between FP3 and now qualifying, or is that something that they have not resolved, and will it affect them? But we did see Max Verstappen is at the top of the charts right now, coming out of classifications, at least coming out of FP3. So we, it was evidently maybe not something so much that is going to plague them to the point where it's going to affect their race pace. I didn't see that. So we'll also see how that happens. I'm going to get my screens configured over here so I can pay attention to the family in the super chat. That way, when we start running these questions up, I know who's getting them and who's not. Also, we do have a new VIP member that we're going to present tomorrow on the show. Be here to celebrate them, because I'm going to ask them to be here to celebrate you when it's your time, when you get your VIP box. Saw some of the other members got their VIP boxes along with their Wolfpack Performance Podcast family shirts that are free when you become a member 6 months or more here at the family. And you got a green icon. You need to get in the Discord group. You need to DM me your shipping address information and I will ship you your shirt. South Africa, we sent a shirt. New Zealand, I believe. Also London, Scotland. Like, hey, shirts are going out all over the world. So get with me to US, get with me to get your shirts. So that's what we got going on right now. Now I can tell you nothing. Who we got? Yep, still the same. We're going to be looking for these cars to leave out. We got about 8 or 9 more minutes. Let's go ahead and talk about this. So we got some upgrades right here, as you see. Updates, not upgrades. It's not upgrades. Blue Diva says, hey, heavy rain coming in 10 minutes, says Ted Kravitz. Right there, we got our weather reporter right there. Blue Diva said, and rain is coming in 10 minutes. So we already saw how that kind of affected the drivers and teams trying to this has been a constant thing this season with them trying to find a balance between the wets and the inners. Now, supposedly there's a new wet that's on the grid right now. And Pirelli is trying to work this out, but it seems like drivers go on the wets and they're really wishing they can get to the inners. Wets not really doing what they should, or maybe doing too much of what they're doing. So we'll see how that lands right now. Also, Pirelli doing a lot of testing right now. Dormant Jackson, how do you become a member? If you go to the Wolfpack page on the YouTube channel, you will see a button that says join. Click that button that says join, and then you will be, I'll tell you what, let me see if it's quite possible for me to make it a little easier for you. Let me see if I could do that for you. All right. It should even also be in the description of this video, but let me see if I can go ahead and grab that link for you that allows you to join the family so that you can just access it here. And maybe I will also pin it. I hate to do things like this in between because I don't want to miss the intro on this, but let me see if I can go ahead and get this done for you real quick, and then we can get back to doing what we normally do right here. Yep, join button, and then let me link this, see if I can link. Yeah, it is there. Okay, so if you go to the main page, I'm gonna go ahead and pin the main page in here for you in the chat. You go to the main page right here, you will see something that says join. Click that join button, and then once you click join, it will take you through the process, and then you become a family member like the other family members that you see here in the chat. Everybody that has a green name that's highlighted in green with multiple color badges is a family member of the channel. They also have access to the Discord, also Wolves Den when we go in, and also when I bring guests to the Wolves Den. They get to ask questions live in real time and participate in the interview, which is something that I love to do. All right. I love to do that because it gives them and us an opportunity to come up with different questions, different perspectives that I might not be thinking of. So the fan might be coming up with something. I'm like, hey, I didn't think about that. Good question for the guest. And they do that. So we're going to do that. You know what? I don't want to see the top 4. I'm going to just leave it at the top 3 drivers. Let's just do the top 3 drivers. I think that's good. Like top 3, I think is a good thing to do. I don't, let's not even worry about the top 4, right? It's kind of like a podium thing, right? So let's go ahead and just worry about the top 3. And we'll bring them in. Now, we do also see that the board is reporting that rain is coming right down there. You can see rain. It says qualifying session is 90%. Now, if you look at the top right there, winds are 9 kilometers an hour due north. We also have a track temperature of 18.3 C and air temp is 16.3 C and humidity is 88%. Right now, no rain, but probably soon rain is coming. Will says, in Blue Diva, big shout out to you all starting the chat off the right way. Paul probably will join us. You'll see some Galacticus Merc to take constructors from Red Bull. That be gangster. Yo, that would be crazy stupid, bro. That would be crazy stupid if Mercedes was able to take the constructor championships. That would make them what, like, that would give them 9, right? Not consecutive because they got it broke up lap, but that would give them 9. And that would be crazy if that actually did happen. Actually, you could say, let's go over here to the big screen right here, just to take a look at some car porn. Giovinazzi out here doing positive Ferrari PR. Yeah, he out there doing positive. Hey, what do you think he gonna do? You know, he coming off a high. He coming off being part of the team that won Le Mans. He's up in Ferrari like, listen, I did something that you all couldn't do at Le Mans, which is win convincingly. But let's just be real, Giovinazzi. Like when you was on the F1 grid, bro, you was not that dude. Okay, so don't get too high on yourself. Don't get too high off the winning supply. Okay, but big props to Giovinazzi and Ferrari doing their thing over there at Le Mans. I've seen a debate, people talking about Giovinazzi and as far as his career compared to Charles and him actually winning, and does it mean more? No, it doesn't mean more. I'm just going to tell you right now, it doesn't mean more. It doesn't mean more at all. Giovinazzi winning in Le Mans with a team of 2 other drivers in one car does not mean more, even what Charles has accomplished in Formula One, the most elite driving motorsports in the world. It is something to be fancied that you did, but when you were on the biggest stage, the biggest moments with the most elite drivers in the world, you could not compete. And that's just for real. All right, the track is wet right there. You see messages popping up right there. We got track wet, low grip conditions. DRS is disabled. You see that pop in right there, so keep that in mind. Also, Lewis Hamilton feeling a bit positive about the car going into this qualifying session. I am not feeling ultimately positive about what I saw coming out of FP2 and into FP3 and right now, but that means nothing. We know that Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes can have a tendency. That's where you got the sandbagging from, right? Although wrong to categorize a lot of things that we call sandbagging, it wasn't sandbagging. They were really struggling. That's where you got that. Mercedes typically like to go ahead and get their money on the back end. Let's do all the hard, heavy work up front and get the money on the back end. All right. Blue Diva, big shout out to you. Cars coming out for Q1. The time still says 18 minutes on the clock, so they're likely lining up in the pits. Judical McBudical! Yes, sir, fam. Had to tune in while a mile high up in the sky. That's what I'm talking about. My bro is on the plane. Hey, are you going to join the Mile High Club, bro? If you join the Mile High Club, you know, hey, big salute to you. I'm not part of that club yet, but if you do, props to you, brother, man. All right, so yes. Canada is bringing up a lot of things, a lot of updates. Williams having the most updates thus far on the grid. So that is something, and they did not get as much time as they liked. Another team that is changing their side pod variation, trying to find more performance in that car. Like I told you all, Williams is that team that is struggling and working hard. I don't want to say struggling right now. I'll say this. They're working diligently hard to get back to being that competitive team they once were in history. And Williams was a great team at one point in time. They had a plethora of drivers come through, driver championships, constructor championships. Adrian Newey was over there. I mean, I believe Ross Braun was over. Like, they had a team. They had people come through there. They were often picked from because Williams was developing and having components join their team that proved successful, and they haven't been that. So a lot of people that may see Williams now think that they've always been bums. They haven't always been bums, and I'm really waiting for them to get back to being a top 5 team at least. Once I see that, that's going to make me excited. All right, to see Williams become a top 5 team, that'll be exciting for me. Right now, I'm showing you right now, no lie to you, nothing happening right now. We do have RPMs up on Charles, Magnussen, Sainz, Hulkenberg. Who else we got? Albon, Ocon, and Logan Sargent holding down the bottom of the grid like a catfish that he is right now. Logan Sargent, how do you think he's doing? Pia, we're gonna have we're gonna have the rookie battle between me and my sibling Will here today. I'm telling you, I'm looking for Pia to do his thing again today. Tell Logan Sargent where he needs to stay. Check him off. And DeVries, we're going to see if DeVries can at least outperform Yuki. Maybe Yuki's been that consistent boulder in the AlphaTauri team, showing Helmut Marko, you should have never wrote me off. Helmut wrote him off. Helmut Marko said that he definitely was not going to be the senior or the most experienced driver. It would be DeVries coming in being that powerhouse, and it has not been so. Has not been so. So I'm just saying Helmut was wrong. Hell, I was wrong. Shit, I was wrong. Hell, Yuki, my bad, bro. I was wrong. But right now we're looking to also see if Aston Martin is going to be able to do their thing. Is Aston Martin going to be able to come back? Right now, Alonso sits 3rd on this chart before we actually get started. The big question is, will he be there at the end of qualifying? Will he be there at Q3? Aston Martin has also made a nice, healthy amount of updates. Some of these right here, as you can see, a picture of before when the floor was joined to the previous variations of the side pod. Now a bit different. Side pod configuration different. That gully, that nice channel that runs from front to rear of the side pod on the top section, different. A lot of changes right there. And it's going to be interesting to see if these changes prove themselves as upgrades. All right. Because right now they're just changes and updates. So I see my boy Sargent right there lined up first to go out for qualifying. Now, will he be the first to go out and the first to go out? No play on the words. I'm just saying, Logan gonna be the first to go out and then the first to go out. I think he's done that before. Hasn't Logan done that before? Has Logan not been the first in line to go out and then be the first to go out? And they are off. We got a green light. These drivers are taking off. Water is spraying. They got rooster tails everywhere. Green light. Exit is open. Let's get it on. It's all about a tire game. At some point in time, will we see this rain? Will we see some of the track dry up? And if we do, who do you think? Matter of fact, I'm going to poll that. We got movement right there on the board, as you see right there. Let me go ahead and quit in this poll. I got another poll question for you. See what you think. Let's see if dry, who is the first on slicks? Gonna ask you that. So let's see. I want to put some teams on here that might take some chances. They might actually take a chance, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna put them there. And then who else might take a chance? I think McLaren might be good for a fumble up. All right, here we go. Poll in the chat. Vote on it. Don't dance on it. I'm not giving you no dollars around here. Vote on it. Do not dance on it. All right, so right now we have nothing changing. Also, Valtteri coming out of FP1, top of classification. So congratulations to Bottas, stream ass Valtteri. You know, he got his butt cheeks all out in the stream. Right now, Zhou is looking to be pretty slow out there right now. Don't know if he may be having some difficulties. Alfa Romeo coming right out of the box with some technical difficulties, it looks like, especially if they're showing the pit wall like that. Zhou may be really having some issues, so he might be done for the day. We're going to see what happens with that. Gasly had a similar situation, but Gasly got saved by the CCTV situation, so he was able to get saved by that. But Gasly also having issues right out the box, and right now we got Zhou looking like he's having issues. Alonso's going to be trying to lay down some hot laps. We're going to be seeing if these updates are going to work. I want to see if Ferrari's going to do the same thing they typically do. You know, Ferrari's good for just muffling things up. Right now we got some driver board changing up. We got right now Bottas to the top right there. Pia going back over there with Norris. We got Williams up there in 2 and 3. We know that ain't gonna last long. Verstappen's coming out on the track. Alonso just shot to the top of the boards right there for his first nice little lap. Now let's see what happens when he really lays something down. Ooh, that rooster tail is looking sexy, Alonso. Alonso liking to smell the flowers. A lot of people want to know, is Lewis Hamilton going to duplicate his win success as he had as a rookie when he captured the pole and converted it also in to a race win? So I don't know if that's too much nostalgia and not enough reality, but we do have a green flag and we got a yellow flag again. And there it is, Zhou. Here we go. Are we about to have a red flag situation already at the top of Q1, which is going to just prolong our Q1 session right into Q2? Or is this going to be something where they can keep the time going, yellow flag it, get Zhou off track, not red flag it, sending everybody back to the pit? He does look like he put the car in a nice little spot. Hopefully there's an opening there where they can just get that car off track and then we don't have to red flag this session. But we know they've been red flag happy, and I won't be surprised. So we'll see what happens right there. But that's unfortunate for Zhou. Right out of the gate, he had issues. I don't know why he just didn't pull over and stop at the pit lane exit, right? Like, why didn't he just pull over right there? He knew it was already done. Like, damn, he pulled a Yuki. And he pulled a damn Yuki. I'm telling you. Well, Yuki who had instructions on pulling him. Red flag. There we go. And already a red flag for the session. Already. I just talked about that. And there you go. We have a red flag already for the session. It didn't take long. Red flags are the thing this season. Damn it. Less than 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the damn Q1, and we are already red flagged. So there goes. Did he just? Oh, wait. Zhou might have saved us. He might have saved us. He's pulling back off. Can he get the car back to the pit and save us from having a prolonged red flag? Can he do it? He looks as he's pulling behind Valtteri. Or no, Valtteri is behind him. It's like he's pushing him. It's like Valtteri's kind of like pushing him. Come on, Zhou. I got you, buddy. I'm going to get you back to the pit, Zhou. Come on. The little engine that could just get it back. Just limp it back. Don't stop everybody else on the track. Come on, Zhou. Everybody be great. You could tell the car's still not there. That car's still not there. So hopefully he can get it back. Right there, as you see before the Zhou situation, a red flag, probably the only time that you're going to see this session, Logan Sargent leading number one. Still, if you notice, he hasn't completed a lap, but it is nice to see Logan Sargent up there. And I know Will has to be extremely happy just about that visual. Will, I want you to go ahead, screenshot that and keep it in your wallet for the times where things will be at its worst, when you will never see Logan Sargent right there, at least in this season, probably at one all the way, and it like be earned off merit. So take a snapshot of that. Pia right there in 9. Take that snapshot so you can see Logan Sargent, you're a rookie above Pia. It's not going to happen often, buddy. All right, 083 says, what's up, my Wolfpack fam? What's up, 083? What's popping, fam? Big shout out to you. I see Nick over there cutting grass, wanting to do a commercial for John Deere lawnmowers, trying to show him that the AlphaTauri indeed has a green thumb. Let me cut a little grass for the John Deere crew, show you what I can do a little edging with this AlphaTauri, you know what I'm saying? And this AT variation of car, that's what he's doing. Oh, he came around there pretty good. That was a pretty good little turn right there, buddy. I ain't gonna hold him up on that. That was pretty good. DeVries doing a little swerving right there in Texas. We swerve on 84s and Vogues. So, yeah, we got connection issues. It seems like Formula One is just having like a rough time this season, like CCTVs, this racing anyway. CCTVs, all that good stuff. Also, by the way, if you did not see, they're pushing the Red Bull into the garage. We also had, we went over the diagrams for the updates for Williams. As you can see, considerable amount of updates going on right there for Williams. Also, not just Williams, but then we also had updates for, let's go ahead and show them, people. McLaren having some updates, just a couple here, nothing major, nothing spicy, just a little something. Then we had Haas, you know, a little something. And then we had Aston Martin, which had a little considerable amount of updates there. Alpine bringing a nice little amount of updates on theirs. AlphaTauri, definitely that front wing was interesting. Alpine had a front. I think I had the picture of their front wing. I should have had it in there. And then Alfa Romeo, as you see right now, they're going off track. So this session already not starting off great. Like, we're stuck at 14 minutes and 33 seconds. Right now, wind is 8.6 kilometers due northwest. We lost about 0.4 kilometers off that wind. Earlier it was 9, track temp 18.3, air temp 16.4, and humidity is still stuck at 88%. So that's what we got going on right now. So right now we just kind of shooting the breeze, waiting for track cars to come back out on track. They're looking at the radar. We do have more rain in the area. Now we're just trying to see how long it's going to take for that big, that's a nice little sail right there. Needs to know how long it's going to take for that sail to get over the track. If it does, that's going to be an onslaught of rain probably coming. Blue Diva says turn one wall is damn dangerous as proved by Sainz. Blue Diva voicing her concerns about that turn one wall as well as other drivers. She's campaigning that she thinks it probably should be removed. And we're going to see if it continues to be a problem as we're in qualifying and then even the race. If those things kind of dissipate, I'm kind of the one to say, hey, well, maybe it's not so bad. They kind of got used to it and made it happen. But if we see more of those situations happening throughout qualifying and the race, it may be something they need to consider. We got 1 minute and 48 seconds on the clock before we resume Q1. And thank goodness they were able to get that car back. That saved us a lot of time, but we do have quite a bit of rain going. So keep that in mind as well. Let's go in here. Winds, winds kicked up right there. 13.3 kilometers an hour kicked up out of nowhere. It went from 8.6, was it, to 13.3. Winds kicking up. You start getting up that high, definitely cars are going to start feeling it as they come in the corners where they might have a slight bit of offload, and that wind can get up under that chassis and affect the driver's ability. So be on the lookout for radio messages that may say that. There we go again, before picture of that nice gully or that channel that is in that upper portion of the side pod, compared to what is there now. More narrow, but a bit deeper in that midsection especially, and the shoulder, check that out, and the way the floor connects to the side pod. So Aston Martin have a plethora of things going on just like Williams, and I want to see, is it going to impact Williams positively, and will it impact Aston Martin positively? And the only way we're going to see that is 1, Q3, final classifications, where will these teams be? 2, the race, final results, where will these teams be? That's something that's going to give us some indication. Of course, we're still on Mercedes alert because they bought updates in Monaco, and we think right now that they're in a positive direction. This race is going to give us some more indication of proof to let us know if it is track specific or not. So we'll see about that. Also right here, as you still see, 4.33 seconds on the clock. Cars are lined up, ready to enter the track. 2, 1, 0. Q1 is back on, and that clock is going to start running. So there we go with that. I hope you drink your water. Oh, these cars are ready. Charging up. They ready. There you go. Pit exit is open. It's time to get this thing on. So right there again, screenshot Logan Sargent, Albon at the top. Congratulations, you made it, but not really. And Bodis right there, he's going to be solo. I think Zhou just helped somebody. Zhou just gave somebody a free ticket into Q2. When you have a car go out, there's only 4 more spots left in that drop-off zone. So somebody just got a free ticket in the Q2. So thank Zhou when you get back. If you don't make it in the Q3, go by Zhou's trailer. Say, Zhou, thank you very much. If it were not for you, I wouldn't have made it out of Q1 and the Q2. I really appreciate you, dog. Really. You my buddy, Jojo. So right there, we're going to see what's going on. So let's go. We're looking for Hamilton and Russell to make considerable amount of progress. I don't like what I saw out of FP3, considering what I saw at FP2, considering what I saw in Spain. I'm looking for them to make a duplicate version of that. I would like to see another double podium to cement the W14B being indeed what it is and what it may become, which could be a beast if we start seeing that. Red Bull looked like they were struggling in FP2, but indeed may have not been, as Max Verstappen laid it out in FP3. And we know that he's very capable of doing the same thing in qualifying. So we're not definitely counting him out. As we also see, De Vries still behind Yuki when it comes overall throughout this season. I want to see DeVries do better. I really do. I think that he's going to need another season like any rookie he should. I know he was the most experienced rookie on the grid, but I'm still having some hope for him. Perez is another person that we're going to be looking into, right? Perez is somebody else we're going to be looking into. Is Perez just going to fall off the cliff, or has he been pushed off the cliff? Either way it goes, I would like to see if Perez can do something. He already said that he knows he can't make any more mistakes. Christian Horner will say that, hey, he could rest easy and just be himself because the point spread is about where they feel comfortable, where he cannot challenge Max, which I don't know. You take that how you want to take it. Christian saying that kind of made me feel like, was that your intent? Maybe, maybe not. You let me know what you think about that. I don't know. But as we see, nothing's changed right now. When these drivers change positions, we'll flash back to that. Until then, we look at some car point. And you look at me, okay? You look at me. I'm not so bad. I mean, I'm not the best looking, but I'm not atrocious, right? Not like a block or two, you know. So, let's see who's out on these laps. Valtteri is not. He's not doing it. Norris is about to complete his lap right here. So we got some driver movement right here. Hamilton is in 11th. As right now, our top, I like to do top 10, Sargent, Albon, Bottas, Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso, Magnussen, Sainz, Gasly, and Stroll. As we get back up into Q2, it's going to start just being like the top 5. And as we hit Q3, it doesn't even matter if you're not in the top 3 at all. Hoping Sainz doesn't do the same thing he did. Ferrari's drivers have been known when Ferrari is not screwing them, the drivers are screwing themselves. And that is a situation that I hate to see. So Verstappen right there laid it down. Best lap time overall. He is right now holding pole position unless somebody's going to take that for him. Logan Sargent right there at number 2. And Albon saying, get back, get back. You don't want it like that. Albon coming up there to take Sargent by his throat and say, hey, Rook, chill for a second. Let me show you how this is done. Perez sitting at number 4. He's going to need to do better than that. And as we see right there, DeVries, car 21, track limits, turn 9. DeVries exceeding track limits. I don't know why. We saw DeVries didn't even want to push the envelope when we were in Monaco, like to get near that wall. He was playing it so safe. It wasn't funny. We got K-Mag just jumping to the top of the board right there, number 2. That's not been an unfamiliar sight, right? We've seen K-Mag. We've seen Nico. We've seen them jump up there. We've seen Hulk jump up there. So that's not an unfamiliar sight. They're just not there when we get into Q3, right? They're not there. Albon 3, Sargent slowly starting to sink. Pia right now in 16th, going to look for him to come up. Russell in 17th, going to look for him to come up. Ocon in 20th, definitely going to look for him to come up. So we'll see how that goes. And as I say it, Ocon ends up going to the top in the top 3 right there behind Verstappen. And Alonso grabs pole position, best overall lap. Alonso saying, we might be showing you something. Verstappen says, not so soon. That fast, Verstappen says, not so soon. We got 10 minutes left in Q1. And Verstappen, I really think Verstappen is like lightweight playing games, right? They got, damn, well, that wasn't playing game. Verstappen just went clear off damn track. So that was a real thing. And the Ferrari goes off track. So they got to get it down. They got to get it right. They got to get it right. There's no other way about it. The drivers have to solve the puzzle, find out how to get through the chicane, make it happen. Do it on track. Don't clip the corner, because if they start doing this in qualifying, they're going to get docked. They're going to get docked. The more they do this in qualifying, they're going to get docked. If they do it in a race, it's going to be a situation. And it looks like Lando is testing the rugged suspension of that McLaren car as he comes over that curb in not the best way, just rattling and torsioning and twisting that frame. Not a good look. Oh my gosh. Lando, what are you doing? Lando over there in the orange looking like the Dukes of Hazzard or something. Goodness gracious. Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso. Look at that pairing right there. So we got Max up there. We got Charles up there. We got Alonso up there. And we got Hamilton in 4th. Russell in 12th. Pia 16. Logan Sargent. Where are you? Logan Sargent. Where are you? Logan Sargent. Logan Sargent in 17th. 1 place behind Pia. Now that's looking more like it. That's looking more like it. Stroll. Where's Stroll? Stroll's in 18th. Like I've told you all, Aston Martin's going to have a rough time trying to corral a Constructors' Championship with their, I guess you call him a star son driver. If he can't get it up right now, Stroll pops over there to number 6. So there's some movement there for him, as we were just talking about him. Gasly pops up to 11th. Albon's still in the top 10, while Logan Sargent is not in the top 10. Logan Sargent starting to revert back to his mean, number 20th, right there, just 1 spot above Tsunoda. Tsunoda sitting in number 20th, while DeVries right there is in number 14. So at least that puts DeVries in Q2. And Tsunoda, if he doesn't get out of it, up right there, as soon as I said it, Tsunoda to 8 showing DeVries, hey, bro, you remember who I am? I'm that guy. I am him in this team. Like outside of this team, I'm just a guy that maybe I'm just a guy that collected points for AlphaTauri. What the hell have you done, DeVries? What have you done recently? What have you done for AlphaTauri? Zero. Cheerio. Zero. That's what you got. You got no points. No points this season. You had more points last season than you got this season, and you're in the actual seat. What does that say? Hamilton looking like he's on a push lap right now. Lando about completing his, not making any movement right there. He's still in third. Hamilton in number 7 right there about to complete his sector 2, looking to go into sector 3. Ooh, that was ugly. And he's definitely going to have to start that again because that was ugly. He lost a lot of time right there with that slip and slide. I'll be interested to see what his time is when he closes this last sector out because that did not look good at all. So I'm pretty sure that lap, it's not going to count for much. If it does, that'd be crazy because that definitely was something that didn't look so hot. And yeah, it doesn't. So he slides down to 8, doesn't do much like I told you. Right there, Norris popping up to 3 and Charles in 4th. Ride. Hey, Haas as a team, 5 and 6 coupled together in the top 10, push down to 6 and 7 as Hamilton goes to 4th on that chart right there. Albon popping to 5th. Where is Logan Sargent? Logan Sargent is in 20th. Come on. What are you doing, Logan? The most recent American driver on the grid. I was going to say not looking so American, but I can't say that. I can't say that and feel like I'm honest about it because America ain't looking so great right now, but damn. Russell is 17th. Russell got to do something. Now, how in the hell is Bottas going to be doing worse than Zhou? And Zhou ain't, I don't even think Zhou's on. Is Zhou even on track right now? Yeah, Zhou's on track, but Bottas, listen, I got something to say, Bottas, because he popped up to 11th, but I am just not impressed with Valtteri this season. Like, I thought he'd be doing a lot better. Thought he'd be really in command of this team. And really, honestly, I can't even say he's the number 1 driver over Zhou. Right now, the job is open. The job is open. Who's the number 1 driver? To me, the job is open. Valtteri has not submitted himself as a strong number 1 driver in a team where he felt like he was going to go and do that. Do not forget, Kickback Quality Trivia is going to start in between Q1 and QT. I got these Q1. I got these questions ready. But right now, we got a little bit more movement. Logan Sargent right there at 18th. Russell giving him a little heads up in 19th. Is Russell about to not make it out of Q1? Is Russell really about to be that? I listen, if Russell doesn't make it out of Q1, which I don't want to see, I don't like to see anybody fail. But if Russell doesn't make it out of Q1, I want all the haters who always like to boastful that Russell always sons Hamilton. Russell popping up to 4 as I say that right there. All the haters that always said Russell was sonning Hamilton, I need you to go ahead and say that's not the truth because it hasn't been true, especially this season. It hasn't been true. But so I need you to go ahead and say that because y'all not so loud right now. Y'all not so loud with Hamilton doing what he's been doing and in combination with his teammate and his team. Y'all been real quiet lately. So I need y'all to go ahead and stand up as hard as y'all was standing up before to try to shit on Hamilton. I need you to go ahead and take some of that up, put it on your face and say, you know what? My bad. Sainz being led by Leclerc. Ocon number 7. Ocon not getting any company from Gasly. Gasly 15. If he continues to do that, he may actually sink on down. Remember, I thought we were going to have a free spot in there, but Zhou is not giving anybody a free spot, at least not just off default. He may do it off merit if he can't get off 20th. Zhou may have not even joined the grid or joined the track again for qualifying. He might as well kept that car in the garage if this is what he was going to come out and do. Now, of course, maybe that car's still having some problems. Maybe, but if you're out there, I'm expecting you to do what you should do. But if the car has problems, what are you supposed to do beyond that? But your grade is still your grade. Looking like Pia is trying to get on the rails right here. Right now, Pia and Logan Sargent looking like they might give each other company back at the motorhomes, as both of these drivers may not make it out of Q1. Pia said, Jay, don't hold me. I am your rookie. What I will do is come out of this danger zone up to 13 and leave Logan Sargent by himself. Logan Sargent is still about to go ahead and complete his sector 3. We will see what his time brings him then. Right now, Verstappen, Alonso, Leclerc, no change in the top 3. Hamilton in 4 as Russell slides down to 8 while Perez slides up to 7th. In the RB19, Perez in 7th. I'm looking like, why? We're in a hybrid track, kind of like street-ish, and you are the street king ish, right? So I should be seeing a little bit better ish. That's a lot of ish, but I want to see it. Right now, Alpine brothers join each other at 9 and 10, definitely looking to make it into Q2. Logan Sargent, Joe, Sonoto, DeVries, basically the whole damn AlphaTauri team, looking like they might not make it out of Q1. Stroll. Now listen, your daddy said that he believed, I'm saying what he said. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this in Big Me. Lawrence Stroll said that he saw Aston Martin getting a double podium this weekend at their home GP. Lance said, we're going to see if we can make him happy. Alonso seemed like, I don't know what did Big Daddy Lawrence Stroll talking about. It might not be possible. Right now, that ain't looking like so. Because if Lance Stroll going to be doing what he doing right now, which is damn near not making it out of Q1, hell no. Nah. And you might look at giving Felipe Drugovich a chance. I'm just saying, Lawrence, you might have to sit your son on down, bro. So that's where we are right now. We got 2 minutes left. We're about to hit the 2-minute time clock. Right now, the drivers in jeopardy of not making it are Joe, Sargent, Sonoto, DeVries, and Stroll. Those are your 5 drivers that are looking like they're going to go home early, go to the motorhome, play some new F123, give some feedback to EA Sports, and tell them how to improve the game. So maybe that's what they're doing. Like, yo, I got the PS5 back in the trailer. I'm trying to get back there and get back on these sticks or the steering wheel. That's what maybe that's what they're focused on. Maybe they're not caring about qualifying right now, because that right there ain't care. Logan Sargent, no movement right there. Oh, K-Mag, Sonoto claws out of there. K-Mag joins the bottom 5. He may not make it into Q2. Right now, Hulk is in the top 10. Lewis Hamilton and Russell top 10. Albon solo with Williams in the top 5. And Alonso, Verstappen, and Norris. Alonso capturing right there, pole position, if he can hold it all the way through Q2, Q3, because we just in Q1, so don't pump your brakes. Don't get too excited. Yeah, tricked you right there. So Alonso, Verstappen, and Norris right there may be considered besties, although Verstappen and Alonso going to be flower buddies. They're going to get into lilies and roses and orchids. I think they're doing a side business where they're going to do a floral shop together, so that'll be good. It might actually help Alonso remain to stay positive, kind of like he's been this whole big brother Lonzo thing. I don't know. Maybe, I wonder if Lance and Alonso got nicknames for each other. That would be interesting to see. Anybody look into that, see if Lance and Alonso got nicknames for each other. Let me make sure to check the chat. Any super chats? No, not yet, but we are about to get into this kickback quality trivia in 29 seconds. Oh my gosh. That right there is, yo, he's getting a fine for impeding. That right there has definitely got to be looked at. Who the hell was that? Was that Sainz? Was that Sainz that just blocked it? I knew it. He better get one. That looked horrible. That definitely was impeding. He was blocking it up right there. Big for real. Stewart's got to take note and got to give him a penalty for that. That if that was Sainz had already done it twice to Albon in practice. If that was Sainz that just blocked up, it looked like, I don't know which AlphaTauri it was, if it was DeVries or Sonoto. He's definitely got to get a penalty for that. It's happened too many times, and I believe that was a Ferrari. I do think that was Sainz. I don't know if it was Charles, but we will see what happens. But yeah, that didn't look good at all. So right there, driver movement, some of these drivers on their last push, trying to see what they can do at the last few seconds. Right now, we got the entire AlphaTauri team in the drop zone. Gasly in the drop zone. Logan Sargent in the drop zone. Joe might as well not even came out and stayed at home in the drop zone. Unless this last that he's going to complete is going to do something for him. He is completing his sector 3. We will see where this puts him. I'm not thinking it's going to do much for him, but see, Hamilton in top 3, buddy. We got Verstappen, Alonso, and Hamilton. And if that's top 3 starting for the race, that could be a show. That could be something real nice. We're going to see if the Aston Martin updates versus the W14B spec, which one come out on top, because the Red Bull is going to run away. We already know that. Red Bull's going to run away. Right here, we are about done. We're about done. These drivers are about to finish out. Let's see what we got going on. 0 sec. I think that's going to be it. I think that's it. Nope. Sonoto moves, doesn't move much anywhere. He's right there at number 16, so he's going to be going right to the garage with DeVries, AlphaTauri. So Sonoto looking like he will not continue on to Q2. Gasly looking like he is. Who is that? Lance Stroll? Did he just almost push Russell off? Yeah. No, that's Hamilton. He just almost pushed off there. Man, you got to be careful around Lance Stroll. Come on, Ham. Come on. You got to know better. You got to be careful around Stroll. Stroll crawling out of the drop zone, though. Okay, so right there, what we got going home to the motorhome so they can get on to the F123 game is AlphaTauri is going to play video games. Gasly is going to play video games. Sargent, he's going to play video games, Will. Your rookie didn't make it. Pia in top 10, no, baby. How you feeling about that? Joe, going to play video games. And that's going to be a wrap. We're getting into Q2. It's getting hot in here, y'all. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. We got damn Mercedes 3 and 4, top 5, right behind Alonso and Verstappen. Perez sitting at 9. I think they sabotaged this car. I really do think they sabotaged this car, you all. This thing's looking real funny. The jig's up. I'm telling you. I think there's some shenanigans going on over there at Red Bull. All right. And I think Red Bull's got a lot of bullshit going on because there is no such damn thing as I've ever seen Perez winning races and then going to not winning a goddamn thing. Red Bull is playing shenanigans in my most country cowboyish voice. Yeehaw. So yeah, there's a lot of bullshit going on over there at Red Bull. I do believe that. So yeah, right there, they're going home for Verstappen, Alonso, Hamilton, and Russell. Now remember the poll, 38% of you said that Alpine would go for slicks first before anybody else if the weather changed. 38% of you all said that. Now the clock is cleared. It is time for kickback trivia. There you go. There's your finalizing for Q1. Verstappen, Alonso, Hamilton, Russell, Leclerc, Albon, Norris, Ocon, Perez, and Pia. Now let's kick off the first questions for kickback trivia. All right, we're gonna get back to the race. I'm getting big for this. Here's the first question. Remember, you must answer with a super chat. The winner of kickback quality trivia will get 25 or a $50 gift card. On Sunday, we will spin the wheel and see what you get. Don't forget, I'm going to smack later on and eat my honey bun. All right, let's go. All right, here's the question. Y'all better get ready. It's game time. Putting the flag up. I'm putting it up. It's game time. All right, here we go. First question. Lewis Hamilton won the first F1 World Championship title when he raced for which team? Which team was Lewis Hamilton driving for when he won his first World Driving Championship? Anybody want this money? Anybody want $50? Anybody want which one? Which team was Lewis Hamilton driving for when he won his first World Driving Championship? Sylvia Witt trying to make sure y'all get it right, because if you don't get your points, you ain't gonna win. I'm gonna tell you that. Let me get my pen. Will and Wildcat about to go at it. I can see it right now. I had to give y'all an easy peasy. You right, Blue Diva. This was just a warm-up question to get you ready. Chugga. Will said, oh, I'm ready. I'm ready, baby. Will, you going to have your green shirt soon. So Will out the gate smacking. Ruckus, what's up with the super techer, bro? Appreciate you. Ruckus, you about to get your green badge too, bro. You going to be getting your shirt 083 soon. You going to get your McLaren. Oh, my goodness. So so far in the fight, we got 083. We got Galacticus with the right answer. Wildcat with the right answer. And against his driving brother, Will I Am with the right answer. But coming out the bag first, Will on the board with 1 point. Does anybody want to steal some points off Will? I'm just telling you, if you don't steal these points off Will, you're going to be like Sonoto, Gasly, DeVries, and Sargent. Board is clearing out. 15 minutes is on the clock. We are right here. DRS is enabled, but we still got some time. So I'm about to ask you all another question. Here goes another question. Let's see who's going to get on the board. All right, so here we go. What is the name of the device that is used to measure a Formula One's car acceleration and braking forces? What is the name of the device that measures a Formula One car's acceleration and braking forces? Whew, getting a little techie on y'all now. I'm getting a little techie on y'all. What's the name of that device? What's the name of that component? Huh? What is the name of the component that measures the Formula One car's acceleration and braking forces? Oh my goodness, we're about to see who know a little bit more technical, who's a little bit more technical in the devices of Formula One cars. What is it? What's the name of that device? Oh my gosh, I ain't giving no clues just yet. It's too early to give clues. We too early in it. If y'all let Will go up 2-1, woo, y'all are playing a dangerous game. Y'all better not let Will go up 2-1. If y'all 2-0. If y'all let Will go up 2-0, oh, nope, it's not the accelerometer. The name of the entire device that measures that measures a Formula One car's acceleration and braking forces. It's not the accelerometer. It's called something. I tell you what, I'm gonna give you a cue. I'm gonna give you a clue. I'm gonna start. The first part of it starts with data. Telemetry is what you see when you look at all the graphs. The first part of the name is data. It's a compound word. It's two words in one. First part of that name is data. Anybody else want to finish that for a point? It's not accelerometer. Jefferson came in with accelerometer. What Will.i.am already came up with. It's not it. It's the first name of the word. The first word in the name is data. Ooh wee. Damn, this one might stump some people. Listen, Q2 is beginning and we still don't have an answer yet. Does anybody want to steal data telemetry? No, not data telemetry. I tell you what, though, it rhymes with Frogger. It rhymes with Frogger. As we got drivers entering the track, it rhymes with Frogger. First word, data. No, not recorder. Not recorder. Galacticus, you close, though, man. You close. You close. It's not recorder. Data, and the next word will rhyme with Frogger. Come on, man. All you got to do is change the beginning of that and you'll have it. Who's going to get this point? Right now, Albon, Ocon, Magnussen, Stroll, Hulk in the bottom 5. Oh, y'all just let Will go up 2-0. Oh, my gosh. You can't get a better clue than that. It is the data logger. Will 2-0. Somebody better start stealing points. And this dude's about to do a clean sweep like Denver did in the NBA championships. Y'all better stop playing with me. Goddamn Wildcat, where was you? Darmit Jackson, why you not playing? That's the right answer, bro. You should be playing. Low-key Tanks, you should be playing. Come on now. Let's go. We'll wait. We're going to wait for a Q2 to Q3 before we finish out the quali games. Let's get back to some qualifying. Q2, 13 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Right now, winds are due east at 11.5 kilometers an hour. Track temp, 18.7. Air temp, 16.8. And humidity has dropped 3 points, 85%. Let's go. All right. Nothing changing too much. Max Verstappen coming through there hot. The track is drying up. You're starting to see a nice little dry path right there. And as we see it, he is still on inners. Nobody yet has risked to go on slicks. We will see if somebody is going to risk to go on slicks. But right now, Verstappen is at the top. He's laying down purple segments in purple sectors. Right there, he's got a purple sector 1. Norris is behind him. Perez looking like, oh, Alonso completes. It comes up to 2. Alonso comes up to 2. We're going to see what Hamilton does. Right now, Hamilton's going to end up pushing in his 3rd sector, but we already know Max Verstappen is likely to lay down another purple sector in sector 2. Hamilton right now with a bit of purple in there, no complete purple sectors. When he completes his lap, we're going to see, can he edge out Alonso? That is what we're going to see. Russell moves over to 11, puts him in the drop-off zone. Wildcat says, let's just all let Will have it. No, Wildcat, don't be a quitter. Don't cry about it. Just compete about it, bro. You can do it. Come on, man. Stop that shit. Let's go. Compete, bro. Compete. Hamilton in 3rd. Top 3 right now. Top 3. Russell 4. Let's get it. Perez, what the fuck is Perez doing? What is Perez doing? I'm mad right now, Perez. I bought a goddamn sombrero to wear when you won another race, and it doesn't look like you're going to win another one, Perez. What are you doing? The Aston Martin sliding off the track. Lance Stroll showing what he does best and what he does most, which is not put together good laps. He's lucky that he didn't wreck that damn car. He is lucky he didn't wreck that car. Oh my goodness. Yuki got away with that early as well. No, Stroll, Monaco. I'm telling you, Lance is not, oh my, listen. It's going to be a serious, how many times do I have to say this, Lawrence? You need to sit Lance and give Felipe an opportunity now, right now. Lance Stroll just got put on spin cam, no BS. Woo, he came close to knocking that front wing off too. Shit, he better thank his lucky stars. That's the only thing. Oh, my gosh. He likely tore that damn car up. Lance Stroll is right now blessed by the Formula One gods to not look as horrible as that could have been. He out here acting like he in a damn drift competition or something. What the hell? Please spare me. Russell in pole position. Russell, let me find out. Let me find out, Russell. Let me find out that the W14B got enough pressure. Oh my gosh, what we got? Hamilton sliding over to the drop zone. He's at risk right now. It's still early. We got 10 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. A lot can happen. Perez, I need you to come on up. The Ferrari boys tied together at 5 and 6. Alonso is alone right now. Lance Stroll is about to be dropped off the face of the earth if he can't get his crap together. That's what's about to happen. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, this season, qualifying has damn near been more interesting than the races. I ain't lying. Not racist, races. Although racist people are pretty interesting too. They are. They say some very stupid things, very ignorant things. And sometimes it is interesting. It makes me laugh. Sometimes it just gets under my damn skin. Like, why are people like this really are born? Like, people, if you're racist, I really feel that in which came out of the tunnel in sperm could have just been launched in the toilet, a paper towel, or the bed sheet, and never heard from again. Like, that's the type of time I'm on. If you're racist, that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about you. I'm just saying, we don't need racist people in the world, right? We don't need it. We don't need people that hate other people, human beings in the world. So yeah, I wish that you would have ended up on the sheets, in a paper towel, or possibly in the toilet. Just saying. It's a wet dream, maybe even that. I'm cool with that. But yeah, as we go on, Russell sitting at the top right now, Verstappen in number 2, which we know they ain't. Albon, hold up. Wait a minute. Logan Sargent couldn't do a damn thing. Albon says, you said Wolfpack. You said for Will to take a picture in case Logan Sargent was never back here. But Will should have put his money on Albon. Albon sitting up there, purple sector lap right now, sitting at the top. If this was Q3 and there was 0 seconds on the clock, he would have pole position. But it's not. We're in Q2. We got a long way to go, and likely Albon will not end up there. But it is exciting to see him there. This is what I like about qualifying, in which DRS enabled by Albon. He said, I'm going for another one. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. I'm about to go for another one right here, buddy. That's what I'm saying. Albon told him to hold his beer. Let's see what he's going to do. Alonso in number 2, Russell number 3, Hamilton seeking the 13, Norris right now kicking up to 12. This right here just got interesting as hell. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. Ocon holding down at least at 8th. We'll see where he ends up. K-Mag right now in top 10, not at risk of going home just yet. Hulk in 13, definitely going home if he don't get his act together. Hamilton looking to finish out sector 3. We're going to look and see where he pops in. Verstappen just coming to the end of his sector 2 right there. Hamilton, one more segment left for the completion of sector 3, and let's see where it takes him. Right now he's in 14th, and he slides over to top 5, getting out of the danger zone, getting out of that danger. We're going to see what happens right now with Norris. Is Norris going to come over? I'm not concerned about Stroll. I'm not concerned about Valtteri. I'm not concerned about Hulk right now, although Hulk has been running a bit decent, more than K-Mag I think this season. I haven't really paid attention much, but I think I've seen Hulk more up there than not. I think some of these drivers getting ready to switch over to take these slicks off. Right now, Russell is going back in the garage. They're putting the fans on, keep that engine cool. They're going to reel him back in, make some changes. He'll come back out, see what he'll do. Albon sitting at the top of this chart. That is crazy right now for us to see. Albon is literally staying up there for a moment. Verstappen right now in number 4, Hamilton 5. Pia. Hold up. Is that my rookie? Is that my rookie? My rookie at number 7, Lando, pop in the 3 with the McLaren. Hold up, man. Wait a minute. Did McLaren do something? Let me check my shit. What the hell did McLaren do? Let me see what McLaren did. We're going to talk about what McLaren did. McLaren, if we go over here and look real quick, this is looking at what McLaren had done. We're going to switch it over. McLaren had done some changes to the rear wing and the beam wing. Race pace. Either way it goes, they're doing better than I've seen them do before. And we're going to see if this sticks. We're going to see if the McLarens can make it in maybe. Let's see if the McLarens can make 6 and 8. Let's see if they can make 6 and 8 at qualifying in Q3 at the end of the clock when it says 0. If they make better than that, they will have overachieved to me in qualifying. I'll say that. If they make better than that, I could go for it. Albon still at the top. Verstappen pumping out a lap to take him to only 2. Alonso 3rd. Russell 5th. Hamilton 7th. Sainz at 6 and Leclerc at 9. Leclerc, bro, you better boss up. You better do something about yourself. Is this track not really going to be great for Red Bull? I'm wondering. Is this going to be a problematic track for Red Bull? Is this going to be one of the circuits where they say, we're going to be good at 95% of the races? This just might be one that's in that lower 5%. Is that going to be the case or no? Because we're not in Q3 yet. And I always try to tell you all, Max Verstappen is good for a hot lap any day of the week, any time of the day, any month of the year. Right now in the RB19, if I had to put my money, if I had to go to a bookie and say, listen, you got $1,000 every month, who are you putting it on right now? I would have to put it on Max Verstappen. Let's just be honest, right? We're playing numbers and we're betting money. Would I want to put it on Hamilton? Hell yeah, I'd want to put it on Hamilton. Why? Because he got shafted and he got cheated. To me, Hamilton is still the better driver. It's just that the car hasn't been there. But when that car gets there, oh my gosh, hold my cookies. Because Hamilton will be tearing some shit up. Believe it. Believe it. All right, so right now we got 4 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Leclerc, Perez, Stroll, Mag, and Bottas are looking like they're going to get dropped off like lemons. And that's likely what's going to happen. Oh, a little bit of impeding right there. That McLaren coming around real squirrely right there. Didn't look so good, and that's not going to be very good for Pia's time. All 3 and 4, my goodness. My goodness. Pia's killing Sargent. Piastri is killing Sargent. He like Picasso up here, showing these rookies how to draw up a damn Pia. All day represent Pia. That's my rookie. That's my dog. That's my dog. What are you saying? Charles, hey, listen, Charles, you got your lap time deleted. You exceeding track limits, bro. You exceeding track limits. You got your shit deleted. Winds coming down, 9.7 kilometers an hour, still due northwest. Air temp 16.8, track temp 18.4. Humidity jumped up 1 tick at 86, was 85, jumped up just a tick. So I don't know what that's going to mean a little bit more for weather, but we'll see what the radar says. If we get a glimpse at that radar, we'll keep attention to the message board as well, as they might clue us in on what's going to happen. Now, remember, Albon right now is still at the top of the charts, almost 3 minutes closing in the Q2. I'm in Q3 for pole. I'm fucking going crazy. I'm tearing this place up. I'm not gonna tear up my trophies and shit. I'm not gonna tear up this VIP box because that belongs to somebody for Sunday. But I'm wiping papers off the desk. I might wipe this water that way so it don't fall on my keyboard. But I'm gonna fucking act an ass. If Albon gets pole position, I'm sorry, I'm going crazy. I'm throwing all types of paper up. You just gonna have to excuse me. I'm doing it. I'm going crazy for Williams. I'm going crazy for Albon because that's gonna be crazy for me to see. All right, let's see where this goes. Right now, we have Russell is out. He's getting ready to complete his sector 3. Hamilton is in the pits. Hulk is in the pits. Ocon is still holding down that 9, not making much movement at all, but he's still top 10, doing far better than his partner, which came to the team recently new. Drivers are heading out of the pit. Hamilton, it looks like Hamilton, Leclerc, K-Mac, all of them are kind of heading back out. They're getting ready to go take this track. As you can see them coming right there entering the track. We're going to see what they do. 2 minutes. Now, remember, this is go time right here. 2 minutes is go time. We're about to do this. And right now, y'all are losing. Will 2-0. Will is about to get, Will got a lot of money. Will about to have like over $200 damn from Wolfpack Performance for winning quality games. Y'all must not want this bread. Y'all must not like money or something. Y'all must not like money. Out, damn. That was, ooh, he looking bad. Is that Stroll driving like that? Stroll driving horrible. Oh, my goodness. He driving is, oh, my gosh, it looks so bad. Right there. Okay, turn 8 incident involving cars, Stroll and Ocon. That will be reviewed, I guess. Track time deleted from Perez. Perez, you said you couldn't afford to have any more bad weekends. This ain't starting off great, bro. I haven't seen Perez in the top 3 not one damn time. And this is a hybrid like street kind of circuit. What in the hell is going on around here? I need an investigation launch. Don't pay attention to UFOs right now. I need all the investigators that investigate anomalies, that investigate all types of weird shit that happens in the world. I need y'all to head over to Red Bull and investigate the type of shenanigans that's going on over there at Red Bull, because this shit is as problematic and as challenging to me to understand as the Bermuda damn Triangle. Why is it every season, it seems, once Perez starts winning races, all of a sudden he falls the hell off of a cliff? I'm not buying that this is just coincidence. I can't buy that for even $1. Somebody give me some answers. I want some butts, and I want them now. If you don't know what that's from the original movie Top Gun. Go check it out. Tom Cruise, which is Maverick at the time in the movie, Buzz Gonna Happen. What the hell's going on right around here? Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Why the hell you keep doing that? Anyway, it's about to get me pissed off. But anyway, that's what we got going on right now. Russell in 7th, Hamilton in 10. He's getting ready to complete that final segments in there. Leclerc might not make it out of Q2. He might be done for the day. He is struggling like hell. Carlos, who evidently didn't do great in free practice as he killed the car, has come back in the qualifying where things really count and is outperforming Charles. He's outperforming Charles. What is going on? Top Gun is classic, bro. Top Gun 2 was good too. They did a good job. I'm glad they didn't mess it up, for real. Yeah, so we about to be another kickback quality trivia. Right there. Charles is listen, Charles is doing horrible. And honestly, I think Charles just helped out Hamilton. Hamilton barely made it into Q3, but he made it. But I mean barely. 120.426 and Charles had a 120.615. Hamilton barely made it into Q3. That ain't playing. That ain't what you want to do. All right. Ocon's still sitting right. Ocon's happy with 9. He's probably gonna stay there. I don't think he's gonna do nothing else. He don't even have to come back out if he don't want to. Just stay in the pit and do your thing. Hulk in 8th, showing House who is gonna lead the way. I was talking about him earlier. Talking shit about him. Stroll is done. He's going to the motorhome. He just probably wanted to get back early and play video games. This your home GP, bro, and that's how you acting? Your home GP. This how you performing out here for your people? With your nice fly-ass helmet, you performing like that for your people out here in Canada? Stroll, you ought to be, listen, damn it. Stroll, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're at home. You got a pretty helmet. Your dad said he won double podiums, and you go out in Q2 in the worst fashion ever. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. This despicable. You're damn right dirty, dingy, just a ball. Oh my God, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Stroll, you ain't doing a damn thing out here. Get your ass out. The title Grand Prix was first used for a motor race in which country? YouTube is acting up. They really on my damn they on my nerves. All right, what we got? What do we got, people? What do we got? The term Grand Prix was first used for a motor race in which country? The term Grand Prix was first used for a motor race in which country? That is the question. The term Grand Prix was used for a motor race in which country? What country was the term Grand Prix first used for a motor race? My energy probably was shutting down YouTube. They're like, damn, this dude too hype. We got to call. Spider R35 snuck Will. He snuck Will. Oh my gosh. Spider R35 just snuck Will. Damn it. You two, stop tripping. They killing me right now. This is about to get on my nerves. All right, damn. Damn, Spider got it. They killing me. All right, Spider 35, he got that point. Spider 35 got that point. Oh my God, Spider stole one from Will. He gonna keep this thing going. Y'all. We still got time. Right now, as you see, we got 0 time on the clock. They gonna restart the clock. Hey, that's what we got right there. Your drivers that lost out: Leclerc, Perez, Stroll, K-Mag, Bottas is gone. All right, here's the next question. Spider 35 said he ain't letting you have it easy, Will. Here we go. Here's the next question. This is a man. All right, here we go. What is the nickname of Ferrari? One of the most successful race teams in Formula One. What is the nickname for Ferrari? Ferrari has a nickname. What is the nickname? Damn it, they're going to piss me off. Yo. This shit is gonna piss me off all the way, yo. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. YouTube is wilding right now. YouTube is wilding. YouTube is wilding. Wildcat finally got one. Wildcat. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. YouTube is really playing around, man. They trying to kill our fun, y'all. For real. YouTube trying to kill our fun. Who got that? Wildcat got that right. Wildcat got that right. Wildcat got it right. Wildcat got that answer right. He got it right. Wildcat got it right. That is the answer. It is the prancing. Wildcat's answer was, wait a minute, who got it right? The prancing horse is correct, Wildcat. Wildcat is on the board. Wildcat's on the board, and we are in Q3 right here. We're in Q3. We're trying to keep this thing going. YouTube is tripping. We're in Q3. All right, so we got a four-way. We got Will up 2 points. Will has 2 points. Spider R35 has 1. Wildcat has 1. The next question, damn, this shit is getting interesting. Jefferson says the practicing horse, AK Scuderi. The prancing horse, Spider R35. The prancing horse, Baraka got it right. The prancing horse, Will got it right. Red Machine, no, but Wildcat got it right first. He got it right first. So we're going to the next question. The next question is, all right, here it is. What is the name of the electronic system that is used to monitor the Formula One car's tire pressure? You can give me the acronym or the whole damn name. What is the name of the electronic system that is used to measure a Formula One car's tire pressure? It also measures regular road car tire pressure. What is that? I mean, hell, the damn question itself even holds 2 parts of the name. I need the whole acronym or the whole name. What is it? TC, no, you didn't even answer with a super chat. That wasn't even right. But if you answer with a super chat, at least if you had it right, you would have got a point. Come on, what's up? What is the name of the system that measures? Oh my gosh, Emery Walker out here giving people points, and he don't want him himself, or she don't want him himself. They don't want him himself. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right now, Max Verstappen is at the top of the board. No, that is not correct. Will, he answered, but he did not get it called correct. That is not correct, Will. You are missing a letter out of that. Does anybody want to steal that from Will before he damn close it out? Wildcat, where you at? Come on, Wildcat. Come on, Spider 35. Come on, somebody. Will, y'all gonna let Will snipe this? Oh my fucking goodness. Verstappen at the top of the board is Lando. Albon again. Wildcat. TPMS. That is correct, Wildcat. TPMS. Wildcat is tied up with, oh my goodness. Wildcat got an answer right. That is 2-2. It is now Will and Wildcat 2-2 with Spider 35 with 1 point. TPMS tire pressure monitor system, Wildcat. That's why I told you don't quit, bro. Don't cry about it. Compete about it. Let me go ahead and give somebody. Right now, we got Albon at the top of the boards in Q3, looking like he might actually have a full chance to get pole position. Max Verstappen in 2, the Papaya team in 3 and 4, Alonso 5, Russell 7, Oak 8, 9, Ocon, Hamilton at the bottom at 10. Let's go. All right, here's the next question. We need a winner. We need a winner chicken dinner. Here we go. Juan Manuel Fangio took his last world championship title in which year? Fangio took his last world championship title in which year? Likely the person that gets this question right is going to be the winner for today. They will be spending for a $50 or a $25 gift card tomorrow. Who's going to get it right? I will read the question again. Max Verstappen pops to the top of the board. Best lap time overall. Alonso second. Ocon leaving 9 to join 3rd. Oh my gosh. Norris said, Ocon, you can't have it. I want it, joining 3rd. This shit is getting interesting. Here's the question again. Fangio took his last world championship title in which year? Which year? God damn! Will, 1957 is correct. Will and Wildcat head to head today. Oh my goodness. That got dicey. Y'all was going at it. Oh my goodness. And right now, we are in a situation, Max Verstappen doing what he does, Alonso second, Lewis Hamilton in third spot. And Will is the winner of today's Kickback Quality Trivia. He gets the third point. He will be spinning again for a $50 or $25 gift card. And Oscar Piastri is out here wrecking up damn McLarens. Oh my gosh. Will, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear no talking. At least my bro made it. My bro made it all the way to Q3, and he will be no less than 10 on the grid tomorrow above Logan Sargent. So that's all I got to say. Pia done wrecked it out. He done red flagged the Q3 session with 7:11 on the clock. Look at that, 7:11. 7:11. Yeah, he done tore that car up. He done tore it up. He done tore it. Not as bad as Carlos tore it up, but he done tore it up. And the only difference is Carlos is still running and his ass ain't. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. It's getting spicy. It's getting dicey. It's getting pricey out here in Formula One with these people tearing up these damn cars. They acting like they ain't got nothing else to spend money on. Let's see what happened. I'm trying to see how he wrecked this shit. It almost got away from him right there. Oh, yeah. That twitch killed him. That twitch. Oh, he should have bought the front around, but he saved it, though, because he would have tore that front end off. But let's hope he didn't mess up his gearbox. Did he hit hard enough for that? Let me see. Ooh, yeah, that was a rough hit. That was a rough hit. That ain't look good. So the session is red flag. Wildcat, congrats, Will. I'm not doing trivia anymore when you hear. Hey, Wildcat said, hey, I got the juice enough that if Will's not here, I can win. But Wildcat, bro, you was close, bro. You was right there, bro. You gave it to him in the last stint, bro. Don't give up. OG Zilla, the foil hat on. Max pulling over a second on everyone in the arc. Man, ain't that crazy, though. OG Zilla, ain't that crazy? Out here killing it. It's going to be ugly for tomorrow. I still need to see what Aston going to do, what Alonso can do. Hulk number 2, though. Albon ain't doing bad for himself. He really not. I need to see if he can get over on Pia, though. But Norris ain't doing bad. Sainz is holding it down, but it ain't looking great. Ferrari still might not have an idea what they need to do with this car, along with themselves. Ferrari's just looking like a mess right now. And I told a lot of you people that were so focused on Mercedes having their struggles that Mercedes wasn't the only team struggling to that magnitude. I told you Ferrari was struggling like that. And y'all kept writing it off because y'all just love to hate Mercedes or Lewis Hamilton. Well, there's your proof right there. Driver confidence in the toilet. Team strategy in the toilet. Development throughout the course of the season, right now in the trash. Just being real. Just keeping this shit all the way 100. And also, it's something to be said for Albon to come out here and have 10 and be at the top at some point in time. Don't forget, his car got all the new upgrades on it. Don't forget about that. Like real talk. And I'll show you right here. Team Williams. Listen to everything they have. Floor body, local load, geometry of the floor, Coke engine cover, revised side pod geometry, side pod inlets, update to the mirror and the mirror assemblies, halo for damn aerodynamics, beam rear suspension, external geometry change, rear corner, new geometry for the rear brake winglets, and the rear end plate. They got new, I'm telling you, they got end plate. Like, Williams updates might be proving that they are actually upgrades, like for real. While we sitting out here holding them, I'm just telling you, Williams looking like these updates might be upgrades. Wildcat says, Will says, Wildcat, you had me sweating, bro. Jay Pia, he's got to keep it on the black stuff. I ain't gonna say nothing. You got it, bro, because he did rake that car up. He did. You got me on that one. It's a wrap. Pia got to keep it on the black stuff. You right, because he tore that damn car up. Damn. When your bro gets you, what can you say? Pia didn't do me justice right there, but at least he got into Q3. I'm happy about that. But damn, when he got there, did he have to tear the whole damn car up? You right about that, Will. Shit. Like my dude from The Wire say, shit. All right. We got 7 minutes and 11 seconds for these drivers to prove if they want the pole position or they're going to let Max Verstappen have it. Perez don't have a shot in hell because he's sitting at home in the motor trailer on his ass when he just told us that he don't have time to have bad weekends, and this is what he go and do. Fail. Can't even make it in a Q3 with an RB19, man. Something got to be going on. It's crazy. If it's not, this is an indictment on Perez above all type of indictments. Stroll suck. We already know that. We got a minute and 30 seconds before we finish our Q3. Congratulations, Will. I'm going to make my note. Will be spending for a $50 or a $25 gift card tomorrow. We will be announcing the new VIP member tomorrow. Will knows because he get all his money. I might have to, man, I ain't going to do that. That should be too funny. All right, so I got it right here. Will, I got you, bro. Right here. I'm going to go get your gift card. Well, I'll wait till tomorrow. We spend, see what gift card you get. If you get another 50, bro, don't that put you over $200? Even if you get a 25, you at 200. But I think if you get a 50, you're going to be at $225. Will has won from Quality Kickback Trivia. Somebody else, Freak Dogs Flair, I think he got $75 or $100. Like, people getting this money. Wildcat won before, too. He going to win again. He getting there. He getting there. Right now, the clock is not going. We got 24 seconds. They are looking at Max Verstappen. We're going to see what he's doing. He's closing his helmet, closing the visor down. He's going to get ready to go out here, see if he can't keep this pole position. Hulk is going to try to stay up there, but I don't think it's going to happen. Alonso's going to have something to say about that. Definitely Mercedes is going to try to do what they can do about it. I think right now what we're looking to see is if the updates on Aston Martin have brought them back into the area where they were. Not long ago, not too distant ago, Aston Martin was looking like the second team on the grid, hot as hell. They made updates. Have they now returned to that is what we're going to be looking to see. Or has Mercedes developed enough where Aston's still going to have to fight in order to get beyond that? And if so, is Mercedes going to keep developing and get out of reach? So I like to see this right here. To see this comparison with them this close. Of course, Alonso all by himself because Stroll can't help him. He can't even do nothing for his big brother. They get in a fight. Stroll gonna run. Alonso getting his ass kicked. That's what's going on. Just telling you. When Stroll get home, he gonna get his ass kicked for leaving Alonso at the fight for not helping his big brother. Lawrence gonna have to whoop his ass. You know what I'm telling you? No, that's the type of dude Stroll is right now. He gonna leave you hanging. The mechanic said starting to believe all the conspiracies against Perez. Something I'm telling you. Yo, bro, something is not right. Come on. A dude, though, I can't see a dude all the time falling off like that shortly after he start winning. It's just crazy. Galacticus, you right. You won $50 last year and a keychain pack. You right, bro. You sure did. Galacticus won last year, bro. You got to win again, too, man. Y'all let Will come in here. He tearing y'all up. Y'all better start. Y'all better. Will trying to be Lewis Hamilton in this thing. Will trying to be Lewis Hamilton of Kickback Quality Trivia. He about to be 5-time champ. All right, right now, 5 minutes left on the clock. We are in Q3 strong. Still wet out there. Cars still got these. I think they running inners right now. Are they? Yeah, running inners right now. So we're gonna see how this turns out. It looks like a little bit more rain is falling. As we see right here, winds 11.5 kilometers due northwest. That's staying consistent. Track temp is 18.4. Air is 16, but humidity has ticked up to 91%. So yeah, it's wet. It's definitely wet. Max Verstappen is now in the pits. He still has the fastest lap, which still puts him on pole position. Hulk representing Haas, you know, the most un-American team on the grid right now. Not to mention sitting over there playing around with Russia doing sanctions, but I ain't gonna say nothing, but I just did. Alonso in third, Hamilton and Russell fourth and fifth. The Mercedes boys together, Ferrari boys split up. One got sent off to military school, the other one got sent off to etiquette school. They ain't even together no more right now. That's what's going on. Pia is out, but he's still holding down 9 absentee ballot. Can Albon get over that? That would be interesting to see, but it's still cool to see Albon 10th as Williams ball updates. And if they've understood or they've been able to do this right now in these conditions, it's going to be very interesting to see what they do in Austria under dry conditions. Hopefully it's dry there and they can get a better idea of what this car can deliver to the track with these updates. But right there, we saw Albon was at the top for several moments, and now he's still top 10, making it out of Q1 and Q2. So that's awesome. Carlos looking like he's trying to send the other Ferrari back in the garage, wrecked up again, like he didn't learn his lesson in free practice. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe Reckon is now racing with any Ferrari power unit team. If you have a Ferrari power unit, it's not just Haas where Reckon is racing, but Ferrari and also Alfa Romeo. Woohoo! That's what we're gonna do. Reckon is racing it. Albon just got his lap time deleted, exceeding track limits, so that lap time is gone. So we won't be able to see on this one if he actually would have been did better than Pia, see if he can get that 9. I would like to see Albon come off number 10 though, for real. I think that'd be a nice little there you go. Lewis Hamilton coming off track in the same area he came off before in that chicane area is really giving these drivers issues. I like it. I like that because they need to have something to solve the challenge. I like that combination right there. That might be my favorite portion of this track right now. Of Canada. That might be my favorite portion. I like a challenge. And when I see areas like that, like 14, 15, 16 and Miami, and then what is it? Is it 10 or 10 through 12 at Azerbaijan and Baku? One of those. But yeah, I think that might be my favorite section of the track right here as we're in Canada, because that is a challenging portion. You got to kind of come through there right, have the right speed, have the right angle, get in, get out of there, be able to get on the gas, try to make up that. So I do like that area. So we'll see what happens. But right now, Max Verstappen still at the top. Only 3 minutes left on this clock. Hulk, Alonso, and Hamilton, nothing has really changed. That's going to be a big thing for Haas if Hulk gets 2. The second biggest thing that happened since K-Mag ended up with a pole position, not purely off merit, but off merit. You know, he did what he did. He laid down a lap time, had a major situation that occurred and other cars couldn't finish, closed out the session. He got pole position. So had he not did what he did, he wouldn't have been there to take advantage of the opportunity that was laid before his feet. So I don't want to say not off merit, but you get what I'm saying. So that'd be the second biggest thing to happen for Haas if they get that 2 position right there with Hulk. You know, that'd be 2 drivers that have been in the top 3, at least during qualifying in that team, which is not something that's, you know, regular for Haas at all. So yeah, right now we're also want to see who's going to beat out for that 3rd position with Hamilton and Russell, with basically Team Mercedes and Team Aston Martin. This rain is coming down, y'all. The clock is still running. 2 minutes. The track is clear. Everybody is in the pits. And that's what they're going to do. They done. What is this? What is this? Nobody puts on wets and goes out there to lay. They done. I mean, you probably at this much, with that much water on the track, to be fair, you're not going to top those lap times where people were damn near about to go on slicks and then on inners. You're not going to go out there on wets. Hulk just got his second. Oh my gosh. This is the second time this happened for Haas. Haas is about to celebrate like it is no other point. It's like, you know, you're not going to do anything going on wets. You're not going to beat these times out. Haas is about to celebrate. Max Verstappen gets a pole position. I can't even say this questionable because he's done it before. The only question is, could Alonso have put in a time, or even Hamilton put in a time, or even Russell, that might have rivaled that? I can't say yes, because we haven't really seen that happen on a consistent basis. So I do like the way this sits right now, because it's going to be interesting to see the battle with Aston Martin and Mercedes. And it's going to be really cool to see Hulk sink through the grid like a rock. and kind of change things up. So that's where we're going to be sitting right now. So we'll see what happens. We had a rough stream. We did have a rough stream. Like, that was a real rough stream. That was a rough time for us. YouTube was really acting up. I had to pull off some trickery to try to get things correct for us as we were going into kickback quality trivia, where Will won, but Wildcat almost edged him out. Tomorrow's race is going to be interesting. Wildcat says Haas will fall off just like Brazil. Facts, bro. Fell off in the sprint, actually. K-Mag fell off during the sprint. Like, it was short-lived. It was that pumpkin came back real fast. Like, that chariot that was all crystal and glass, it went to ass. And I'm telling you, it happened fast. So, yeah, we'll likely see that. So we'll see Hulk sink like a rock, but he'll enjoy sinking as he's, and not been there before, at least right now with Haas. And we'll see him kind of sink through Alonso and Mercedes. That's going to be interesting. Ocon, let's see what Ocon can do. Like, it's going to be kind of cool to see what Sainz does as well as Leclerc. Can Leclerc fight his way up through the chart? Perez, I'm losing confidence on seeing what he's going to be able to do, honestly. And aside from him, Stroll, I'm not looking much for Stroll. Bottas, I'm not anybody that's 13 and down. I'm not looking to see them do much. They're going to change places. Now, maybe Yuki. Maybe I'm looking to see if Yuki will kind of get and score that last point at number 10, because that is what he's done for his team. So I can't count Yuki out in the mix of all that trash this right there between 13 and 20. But anybody else, I'm not looking to see them make any big moves. I will look to see Leclerc and Perez climb up through that grid if they can, and if they don't, that'll be an indictment on them. Sainz being at 8, can he get to number 5, and can 4 and 5 and Lewis Hamilton and Russell get to 2 and 3 to occupy another double podium for Mercedes? That'd be nice. And that also will tell us that maybe the race and pace performance of the Mercedes was not track specific, and it will continue on through the year given they develop in the right direction. And Red Bull is going to do what they've been doing, sabotaging Perez and big up in Max Verstappen. So that's what you got for today's qualifying. That's what we got. I'm going to see you tomorrow live for that event, for the live stream. Big shout out to everybody that participated in Kickback Quality Trivia. If you didn't and you gave answers in the live chat, you should have participated. You could have won money, $50 or $25 gift card. We will be spending for that tomorrow. And also, VIP box will be given to somebody very important, and I will ask them to be here to celebrate you. So tomorrow we will be announcing the new VIP member, as well as spending for a $50 or $25 gift card for Will for winning trivia. But definitely this is going to be a good time. So I can't wait for this person to be presented for their box, and that'll be fun. So I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and get me some Reese's peanut butter cups, try to figure out what I'm going to do for tomorrow's race day waffles. Just saying. Think about it. All right. I will see you all soon. Peace and love. Be safe. Enjoy your day. And I'll save that for tomorrow to wish everybody what I want to wish them. So big shout out to you. Yes, new VIP member tomorrow. We're going to have fun. All right. Peace and love. I'm out.